I get asked all the time about what supplements I take, and my off-the-cuff reaction is I don't take many supplements. Except then I looked at all the things I do take and found out that that is totally not true. But a lot of this stuff is kind of snuck into my daily routine, and I want to go over them. Surface level, I'm going to put the links to everything that I do take in more detail. But first and foremost, it starts with like real food. You can't supplement your way out of that diet. So if you eat like crap, don't worry about supplements at all. Let's focus on eating real food. The other thing, the biggest thing that I noticed is when I cut out sugar, everything else gets better, regardless of what supplements I take. So that said, it starts in the morning for me. I take an element every morning, which is a little hydration packet, and then I do these little hydrogen tablets. This brand is called Active H2 Chromax. I'll put a link in there. I have noticed that improve my hydration hugely in the morning. I usually do that with some Athletic Greens. I've used this brand. I've also used Bulletproof's brand, and I've used Organic Valley. So whatever greens you get your hands on works great. So that's kind of my morning dose, like first thing when I wake up in the morning. I also do probably like an 8-ounce glass of water with a tablespoon of psyllium husk. It tastes like crap, but it helps your crap. So a big believer in that. I've been using that for a long time. Then I also take a squirt of this stuff, this ion. It's basically dirt water. It helps with your gut health. Just take a little squirt of that down the throat. Then we go on to I don't drink coffee. I don't do well on caffeine. It inhibits my sleep hugely. So I take dandelion root. I take like a tablespoon of this. This is like my hot coffee drink. And then I do some bone broth, collagen, and then I'll throw in some creatine. Now, if I have a hard workout, I will take a little bit of whey protein also. I'm a little bit dairy sensitive, but I can handle this pretty well. So I'll take a scoop of creatine. I take a scoop of creatine every day. If I don't work out, I'll put my creatine in my coffee. Then at night, so then throughout the day, like eating real food. One thing that's omitted here is fish oil. I ate fish oil for a long time, and honestly, what I noted from an inflammatory standpoint is if I just didn't eat sugar, I wasn't inflamed. So I just avoid the sugar, and I don't have to have fish oil. But in the evening, we take this stuff called colostrum. You notice a difference with your skin and your hair, your nails, and just take a little scoop of that straight onto your tongue. And then I do this Calm. This is just a magnesium supplement. There's better, cleaner brands of it. I like the taste of this. It's kind of like a comfort thing for me in the evening. And then with that, I take this sleep pouch, and I don't remember off the top of my head what's all in here. I did at one point in time, but I've been taking it long enough now to know that it works. So I take this about a half hour before bed, and it's like a tranquilizer dart to knock you out, but also I feel like it's helped me stay asleep. The magnesium has done a really good job to get me asleep, but whatever they put in this momentous sleep pouch keeps me knocked out. And then this is not a supplement, but it's a crutch. I said I don't eat sugar, but I do have a sweet tooth from time to time. So if I'm not having like some type of fruit or a berry, I do some of this Lily's Intensely Dark Chocolate. It's stevia sweetened, and probably 10 years from now we're gonna find out that stevia is toxic for us. But to curb that little sweet tooth later in the day, I love this stuff. Oh, last one, salt. I know it's not a supplement, but kind of certainly is. I put a little bit of salt in kind of everything that I consume. If you're a sweaty person and you lose a lot of water, make sure you're getting enough sodium, and that's where the potassium, magnesium comes in also with the element. So that's what's going on from a supplement standpoint. It looks like a lot of stuff, but I promise you it's not burdensome. Don't start with all of this at once, but like kind of chip away at whatever your things are. If you've got gut issues, maybe focus on that for a little while. If you're not getting enough protein, maybe start to sneak that in. Kind of everybody throw some creatine in for neurological but also physical health. That's my rundown on supplements. Even though I don't take many supplements, that's what it looks like.